A lot going on in the weather world in California. Let's check in closer to home, Cedric. What can we expect here in Utah?
Well, thankfully, we're not going to have to worry about that. Now, that video there captured was a haboob, and what we call that is basically the strong wind gust ahead of a storm system coming in off of the west coast. It picks up all the dust and the dirt and debris and takes it like a wall of wind and just pushes across. So you see the dust that reduces the visibility, but it also causes those power outages and things like that. But thankfully, we don't have to worry about that because we're going to see that storm system moving in, but not the dust and all that wind. All right, let's take a look outside the ABC4 studios. A better looking picture showing up out there. We have a little bit of a breeze, notice from our flag, but not too bad. We've got some blue skies, but also some filtered sunshine with some of this high milky gray cloud cover as well. Temperature of 47 degrees outside the studios here, but it's overall been a much warmer afternoon than what we saw yesterday at this time for sure. Now that the sun is beginning to set, though, these temperatures are starting to drop down to 42 in Logan, 47 again here in Salt Lake City. It's 44 now in Provo, 46 in Delta, and 63 currently in St. George. So even though temperatures are still about 5 to 10 degrees warmer in many spots, yeah, it's starting to cool off a little bit. So you'll need those hoodies and sweatshirts if you're heading out for any evening plans here because temperatures will get a little cooler, but overall they won't drop off too fast with some of this high cloud cover that continues to stream across the area around this region of high pressure. Now here's our next storm system. It's developing off the west coast now. Again, as I mentioned ahead of it, that's where they're sending the strong winds and creating those dust storms there. But this system moves in Friday, really late Friday into Saturday, bringing us our next chance of rain and snow. Now, as we watch this system develop, we're going to notice it's going to take on some interesting features. So this high pressure keeps us mild and quiet as we go throughout the rest of tonight and for our Thursday. But by Friday morning, here comes that next storm system approaching from the west. It'll rise Friday night into Saturday. Notice what happens. The storm kind of splits around us. So one piece of energy goes to the north, one piece of energy goes to the south. It will produce some colder and unsettled weather. It's just not going to be one big strong storm system moving through because it's going to split in half. Then that system kind of really continues to spread apart as we go into Sunday. So I think Sunday is going to be a quiet day, and then it kind of comes back together again by the time we get towards Monday and Tuesday, and we can see yet another storm system moving through. So precipitation chances going up Friday into Saturday, dropping off Sunday, and then going back up again as we head towards the start of next week. So let's talk about that next system, high pressure, keeping us quiet here as we go into your Thursday and really for the first half of your Friday. But by Friday afternoon, we'll start to see some rain showers in the valleys, snow showers in the mountains, and notice that will flip to snow showers for everyone Friday night heading into Saturday as some colder air pours in, and we'll see some off and on snow showers. But again, not a major big storm system as we're looking at about a tenth to a quarter of an inch of precipitation across the northern half of the state. But as some of that falls into colder air Friday night into Saturday, it could produce a little bit of light snow accumulation. So you can see some of the numbers there on your screen, very similar to what we saw as we went throughout our Tuesday. I think that's pretty much what we're looking at with this system. So St. George, not too bad, a pretty nice weekend ahead, but much cooler. And then notice along the Wasatch Front, a little better chance of those rain and snow showers Friday night into Saturday.